Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing? Today we are here with another yellow inspired look. Well, we're not here, but you know what I mean by here. We're about to do another yellow inspired look. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I told myself that I was going to do like a little color dedication for each month. So for the month of April, you know, it's springtime, so I definitely want to get into the spring and the colorful look. So this month's color theme is going to be yellow. So it's going to be a lot of yellow inspired looks, yellow, you know, incorporated in a lot of my makeup tutorials. But don't worry, you guys are not going to only just see yellow looks, okay? I also told myself that I'm not allowed to repeat an eyeshadow, so I can't repeat an eyeshadow from a palette. So I'm using my favorite yellow eyeshadows that's in my makeup collection. Being that this is only like the second video, I was like, okay, I got a lot of yellows I can play with. No, I don't. So I might end up repeating some of them, but I'm gonna try my best to not, okay? So this is the second one, so it's the second one to edition. I am gonna make a little playlist, so if you guys wanna check it out, we'll have it linked in the description box. And it's just gonna be like my yellow inspired looks, you know, yellow mellow, cotton fellow, something like that. But we're going in with Jamrock since we used the first, was it the first one? It's called Jamrock? No, it's called, yeah, the first palette we used was called Jamrock. It was called Jamrock Universal. So this one is called not Jamrock. What am I talking about? Go in with Makeup by Yolanda palette. This was my favorite palette 2020. Like, you couldn't tell me nothing. I couldn't put this palette down for the life of me. I don't know what it was. It's just like I was addicted to it. Like, I could not put this palette down. And I know with the first look we did Makeup by Yolanda palette as well, but this is a different palette, so it don't count. It's a whole different palette. This is the one that I used in the first video, and that was also my first time using this palette. But y'all know this ain't new to me. This ain't new to me, okay? So this is what this palette looks like, just in case you guys are not familiar with this palette. Oh my god. What I really love about this palette in particular, I feel like compared to any other palettes in my collection, I love the fact that she like had it split down in the middle. So you have your colorful eyeshadows on this side, and then you have your neutral colors as well. And then the neutral shades in here, I can tell a makeup artist created this palette because she know what complements, you know, the crease and the highlight. Like, this was like an overall like the perfect palette. Like, if I could have created my own palette, this would have been her. This would have been her. Like, it's just perfectionist. Like, it's just perfect. So I'm gonna add some chapstick to my lips first before we get started, and then I'm going to prep my eyes. But so now that my concealer is on, I always like to start off with an eyeshadow to put it underneath my eyebrow to set it. And this was like my favorite highlight color in this pan. Like, oh my gosh, like I was using this eyeshadow so much, you guys, that I actually hit pan. This is the one eyeshadow in the palette that I hit pan on because that's how beautiful it is. It's like the perfect highlight. So I'm just popping that right underneath my brow bone. Okay, so for today's look, I decided, of course, we want to have yellow and somewhat in this look, but the colors that's also speaking to me is these blues. So I definitely want to play around with these blues, and definitely that blue right there. And yeah, so we'll just see how this goes. So let's go in with Cutie Girl, which is a nice teal blue color. I'm gonna go in with Cutie Girl, this color right here. And usually I pop a transition color in my crease first, but I decided I want to be very daring today, so I'm going straight in with this blue eyeshadow. I definitely want to deepen up that blue, so I'm going to go in with this color right here, this pretty dark blue. Now this blue is deep, it is dark, but I was gonna go in with the black, but I was like, nah, I can go and get away with this color because it's such a deep blue color. It can kind of pass off as in black eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna take that color and I'm gonna start off with patting motion, because just like with black eyeshadows, I don't want to overdo it and then destroy the whole entire look. So I'm patting this on first. Look at that. Oh my goodness, so much. And yes, I'm going all the way across with this color. And then I'm going to like soften it up right here in the inner. I don't like it to be so deep and harsh when it comes to the inner part. And yes, I am going to cut my crease, so it's okay if I get any of this color on the lid. So I definitely want to make it to where you can see the two colors transitioning together before I even cut my crease. Of course, I lost a little bit of that blue, light blue color. I'm just gonna go right in and reapply it. And this is also gonna help the two colors blend out. I did a little fake cut crease with this, and I just cleaned it up like that. And I'm now going to completely like clean it. Where's my stuff? Okay. So I'm going in with my eyeshadow base, pop a little bit of this in the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer. Y'all know, hey honey. Yes. I'm going to go in with this concealer. All right, I'm going to find what crease brush, eyeshadow brush I'm going to use. Clean it up just a little bit. All right, so for the star of the show, we're gonna go in with the only yellow in this palette, this beautiful yellow right here. And I'm going to pop this in my inner. Barely have to put any like effort on this eyeshadow. Look how pigmented this is. So I decided I want to take a little bit of lime green before I go in with this blue color. So I'm gonna take this color first and then I'm gonna go in with this one. I felt like the green would be a better transition than going straight into that blue. So I'm just gonna clean my brush off. And being that we're working with matte colors, the blending is a lot more, you know, work to do. So I'm just gonna pop very little of this green. All right, now going in with that beautiful blue color. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. It's always important, whatever color you're putting on right now, always go in the color before, just to help blend out. So now I'm gonna go back in with that green, and I'm just gonna take that green eyeshadow and I'm gonna overlap this blue. And this is gonna give the illusion that I'm blending. And then back with the blue. And then one more time with the green. All right, I'm gonna go back in with that dark blue and I'm gonna close this off. Y'all, look at this eye. This eye is, I'm speechless. I'm so speechless. I'm so tempted to add some glitter to this look, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But look how this yellow just brought this whole look out. I feel like I'm getting like tropical peacock vibes. Or am I just tripping? What color is a peacock? A peacock is green, yellow, and blue, right? Yeah, okay. So I said it right. I was like, wait, that's not a peacock. I'm thinking a peacock is pink. That's not a peacock. That is what's those birds called? A flamingo? There we go. Look at you, know your birds, girl. You know your birds. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh gosh. So I'm gonna clean up this fallout with my makeup remover. Did not have that much fallout at all with these eyeshadows. That's another reason why I really, really love this palette. Like, I packed on a lot of color, but yet I'm still getting any fallout. Like, the colors you see on here is from my concealer. Like, you barely seen any eyeshadows. Oh, it's like a cute little design. Look. Girl. 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 Alright, so for my moisturizer, I feel like it's only right because it's yellow. Plus, it's good though. This is really good moisturizer. So this is the Banana Moisturizer Cream Moisturizer. And this is definitely going to hydrate your skin. As for my primer, I'm going in with a new bottle. I finally finished my other one. I was like, okay, it's time to open up the new one. This is the No Pore BLEM primer. This is by Touch and Sew. You guys know I always use my other, what's I say, the other products from this brand, my moisturizer stuff. So I really, really like this primer. I just try to give it a break because I was just trying not to open up this bottle because I feel like I went through this like really quickly. But that's because when I did use my first bottle, I didn't have any other like good like primers at the time. So just all over. Oh my god. And this is a really good primer to the point where it definitely minimizes your pores. But there's some primers that when it minimizes your pores, it gives you like that like casket face. Like, it's a little bit like white undertones to it, and you definitely do not get this one at all. So there was times when I especially used this when I was pregnant. I use this as like my moisturizer, so I definitely did not like to wear a foundation, stuff like that. I just used this to put all over my face and gave me like that airbrush look. And if I did put on makeup, it was a little bit of like setting powder right on top of this and concealer. That was like my go-to everyday routine because I did not like fixing up myself when I was pregnant. I just didn't have no effort when it came to like doing my makeup. I was just like, no. But I was trying to look presentable to work because I was coming in there looking rough, big belly and all. So I had to make myself look a little bit more presentable. Alright, so I did do my foundation off camera and I went in with my L'Oreal Infallible foundation, and then I just did a little bit of concealer and a little bit of contour, and I didn't set my face or nothing like that right now. That's because I want to finish this. These lashes I have on, I keep telling y'all about them. These are by Luxury Lashes by GINA. I think I said her name correctly. But y'all, these are amazing. If you guys have an Instagram account, I definitely recommend, highly recommend y'all to go check her out. These lashes in particular are definitely my favorite. I have 3 different style lashes from her brand, but these right here is like the icing of everything. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on and my waterline. I'm definitely gonna go in with that dark blue color, and I'm gonna pop that on my lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that same blue that I got in the crease. I'm just gonna pop it right underneath, and I'm like gonna smudge it out. I'm gonna go in with this beautiful gold because I feel like it's gonna complement this yellow that's right here. So I'm gonna pop that right here in my inner, just to see first. I wish it was a little bit more of a like a shimmer to it, but it's not. But the color that I did go in with is called Clean. Is this called Clean? Oh, okay. So this color is called Clean. It's this beautiful gold color right here. I would like for this to be a little bit more of a, you know, more of a pop. Add a little bit more of concealer underneath my eye because I definitely feel like I didn't really put a lot on, and I really wanted it to be like really vibrant and intense. Alright, so for my under eye setting, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Bakerie bite-sized pinch of flour setting powder. It was a tongue twister. But this is in the shade Caramel, and I'm just going to pop this into the cap. I really love this highlighter, you guys. I mean the setting powder for the highlighter. I really love this. So I decided I wanted to go in with a color lip. I'm just misplacing everything. What did I do with my lipsticks? Where are you guys? Oh, it's right in my face. Now, the more that I'm looking at this, I'm like, do you really want to go with a color lip? Oh, no. No purple. No purples. No purples. I'm sorry, you guys. I was trying to, but I just don't see a nice color that would go with my lip that won't totally like crash with this. So I'm going to go in with, you know, my usual neutral lip. Alright, I'm going in with this Crown Case lipstick. It's called HELLCITY. Whoa, very intense title. But this is the packaging of it. And I think this has a little bit of a pink tint to it. So this will be somewhat of my color lip for you guys. Whoa, this camera is not doing this color any justice. This is pink. This is pink. Oh, I did a color lip. Yeah, I will say this lipstick is pretty, but it is very drying on the lips. And I have my my peppermint chapstick underneath this, and it's not like crusty dry to where I can't feel my lips. It's like dry to where if I was to leave this matte, I can see the texture of my lips. So if you was to use this lipstick, definitely recommend to do a lip scrub first and then put on a lip balm, and then you can wear this by itself. But I didn't do any of that. Well, I did one step, but I didn't do the lip scrub part, so it's too dry for me. So I'm going to go in with this lip plumper, you know, plump these lips up. And this is in the shade Peekaboo. So I'm really not in the mood for blush, so I'm going to go in with a soft blush color. And this is my e.l.f. Cream Blush. I'm just going to pop this right on top. It definitely looks intense, like when you first put it on with your fingers, but I like to go in with a brush, and I still add a little, and it just helps me blend this out. Alright, you guys, so this is the final look. I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's look. I definitely felt like I was a little bit like everywhere. A lot of distractions going on around the house, okay? A lot of moods, a lot of distractions, but I definitely hope you guys still enjoyed today's look. Especially with this camera kept cutting off. I know I kind of like don't really remember what I recorded and what I didn't record. I guess I'll find out by the time you guys see this, because I have to go through the editing and I will see how much that I actually did record. But I have pushed the record button on my face, and when I looked up, I realized I was not recording. So it just cut off in the middle of my filming. I don't know why this camera does this. It's like on a weird timer, and I don't have it on a timer, but it's on some kind of funky timer. And once it feel like it recorded enough doing that timer, it just shuts off. And I don't even know what the timer is. For a minute I thought it was just 5 minutes, but now it's just, it cuts off whenever it wants to. Like I said in the first video, if you guys have any other yellow combinations that you guys would like for me to do, definitely leave them down in the description box. You just cut off again. If you guys have any other yellow combination you guys would like for me to come up with, or if you guys have a palette that has a beautiful yellow in there and you want me to use it, definitely let me know what it is down in the description box, and I will see if I got it. Okay, I'm gonna use what I got. Okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys have a beautiful day, beautiful night, beautiful evening. You guys stay blessed, and of course I'll see you guys all in another video.